Season of Discovery has been the most fun I've had playing WoW since, I don't even know, to be honest. Maybe since I started playing when I was a kid, but there is one really big problem that has been ruining the game for me and a lot of other people as well. And I only use that extreme verbiage because it's a core feature to Season of Discovery that it's just broken. Straight up. It's been about 4 days now, and despite Blizzard claiming to be watching the game closely and making some very well needed balance changes, they've unfortunately done nothing to fix this one huge problem. Ashenvale PvP is completely ruined. Blizzard is doing nothing about it, and it needs to be fixed ASAP. This is what's happening and why it's terrible for the game. It was originally sold as a large-scale outdoor PvP event, and at day 2 of Season of Discovery, it was pretty epic. Not many people were level capped, and people hadn't quite figured out the strategy that ruined this event just yet. And it was a really fun experience. It felt exactly like what you would expect when you hear large-scale PvP encounter, and it seemed like a fairly straightforward concept. Essentially how the event works is, throughout the zone, both Horde and Alliance factions can eliminate creatures or other players to essentially fill a progress bar that, when met, would activate the world PvP encounter. Upon activation, a timer starts for 30 minutes, and 6 bases spawn across the map in the same set location. 3 bases for Horde and 3 bases for the Alliance. 2 of the 3 bases are mini-boss bases, where smaller faction leaders spawn for each faction, and by destroying these bosses first, the large boss of the 3rd base loses a buff and becomes easier to kill. The overall goal of this event is to destroy the main faction leader at the headquarters for each faction. Doing this will grant everyone who has hit the boss 500 rep for the respective faction as a reward for winning. This rep is used to unlock really powerful gear for your level, and this event is certainly the best way to get that reputation outside of grinding for hours in Warsong Gulch. And if this system sounds familiar, it's because this is a similar system to other battlegrounds that are already in WoW. For example, this system is similar to Warcraft Valley. This is the same boss system that is in that battleground. However, since the map isn't linear in Ashenvale, you can just skip the first 2 mini bosses and go straight to the final boss. Which brings us to the huge issue with this brand new outdoor battleground. You can literally just cheese the boss, and it completely undermines a huge system in the game. Not only that, but since WoW has multiple layers, aka they have multiple different versions of the world within each world, you can abuse this system to farm this boss over and over again by switching layers once you kill the boss and kill another boss and get the same reputation. It's really bad. And you can do this because since you don't have to kill the mini bosses before you kill the headquarter boss, you can just get like 80 to 120 people to just zerg the main boss down the second it spawns into the game, then abuse layering to do that same thing multiple times before the event is over. And just to give you an idea about how bad this is, on day 2, before this cheese strategy was figured out, the Ashenvale PvP event was absolutely epic. One of the battles that I was a part of went on for the entire 30-minute duration, and there was no winner. However, 2 days ago, I recorded this clip of the battle being so short that people literally thought the event was bugged out, but it didn't. The opposite faction just cheesed the event by zerging the boss in what was literally like 20 seconds. Overall, this is incredibly bad for the game. It ruins what would be an epic PvP battle and trivializes what is supposed to be a hard and rewarding reputation grind. Not only that, but it takes a huge chunk out of the end game right now. So while I'm really enjoying Season of Discovery, I would enjoy it way more if this awesome PvP experience actually worked, especially since now that we're a week in, there seems to be less and less to discover. And with more people joining the ranks of endgame, they're going to want to have fun and enjoy the endgame experience. And how can you have fun when one of the major systems announced for the endgame outside of discovery and a new raid is essentially unplayable? I really hope Blizzard finds a way to fix this, or it might ruin the game for some people. I know for me at least, it's certainly been a major disappointment. So let me know down below what you think of the PvP event, and if you've been enjoying the game. Like and share this video so hopefully we can get this huge issue fixed. I've been Java Monkey J. Peace.